I bought the DLC thing, so Death or Glory integrated into the main story of Expeditions Rome. We can also access it directly from the main menu as a special Gladiator mod. If you master all of the arenas in Gladiator mod, you earn a unique trophy for your 10th degree. We got a fucking arena now also. Wonder if there's an arena in Rome. Oh. People, hello. Dante, how you doing? What's new? Are you better, Dante? There is a Gladiator mod. Begin the game in Gladiator mod will skip the original game to access the Gladiator DLC content direct. You will play through each of the 3 arenas using the story companions and your own character. Winning each fight will over XP and random loot if you master all the arenas. I'm sticking with fucking campaign. You're like you, eh? Good to hear. You can't believe the amount of people that I know that are currently sick. Okay, call it however you like. Flu, corona, allergies, sneezing, coughing, cold. Call it however you like. I know. I believe I don't know a healthy person, okay? So far, I think I'm the only healthy one that I know. It's unreal. I literally don't know a healthy person. We need to go to the pyramid. Where is the pyramid? Oh, there's a pyramid, look at it. A smoke bomb. Interesting. Yeah, let's go to the pyramid, I guess. I don't know. That's a battle.
How do you wish to deploy?
I know, Dante. I know. But I told you After you drink 270, you need to stop for a month. And then after 4 weeks, you get another 270 eggs. Okay, how you start? 1 egg Monday, 2 eggs Tuesday, 3 eggs Wednesday, 4 eggs Thursday, 5 eggs Friday, and from that moment, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5, 5, 5, 5, and you count until you eat 270. Then you stop, wait 4 weeks, and then repeat the process. You drink them raw. Break 5 eggs, put them in a glass and drink. You don't mix them with anything at all. No fucking sugar, no bullshit. After that, if you wanna keep on healthy, find organic oats and find rice milk or coconut milk. Okay, coconut water, it doesn't matter as long as it's rice or coconut. And you put oats in it, you eat it like an hour after your eggs. Okay. Then you put some fruit in your mouth, apple, orange, it doesn't matter. And then you have lunch, classic chicken breasts with rice, a lot of vegetables. You can have 1 slice of cheese. When I say 1 slice, it means it should be this big, okay? Just for the flavor, okay? Come the evening time, you'll take, I don't know, zeolite, for example, that I told you about around 6 p.m. and around 7. You can go with 1 fist of nuts or, I don't know, almonds, okay, with a glass of yogurt. Yogurt needs to be below 3% fat. Okay, 1 glass like this. Alright. And 1 fist of almonds or 1 fist of nuts. Things like that. And that would be your fucking dinner. You repeat the process for the next 2 months or so. The only thing you switch daily would be the type of fruit and the type of vegetable. Then you can mix whatever the fuck you like. Everything else you should stick with what I told you. And you should be good in around 2 months. There should be a lot of improvement as far as your health goes. You don't use any antibiotics, you don't use anything for your head. If you have headache, you take a fucking lemon, alright? A lemon. You squeeze a lemon in a glass and you put 1 spoon of table salt, okay? Or some organic salt or whatever, if you have a headache. And you drink that in a 1 go, if you have a headache. So no fucking meds, nothing that comes from pharmacomafia, alright? Because once you start using their meds, then you're just gonna get fucked up more and more and more. 1 med connects to the other to the 3rd one. You fix the first thing, the 3rd thing breaks. You fix the 2nd thing, a new 4th disease comes up upon you, okay? So you just buy those meds and rotate until you destroy yourself. I refuse, okay? I don't use any meds, anything at all, okay? The only thing I can use from time to time would be supplements, okay? Vitamin D. Things that are hard to find during winter because there is no sun. and you can't produce vitamin D. Everything else, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin B, and so on, all of that is in food, or better to say, fish. But fish is polluted, extremely polluted. Fish is not the same as it was 30-40 years ago, so chicken, fruits and vegetables, and that's about it. If you like to drink coffee, make sure it's organic, black organic coffee, not that bullshit, okay, espressos and similar garbage, cappuccinos and so on and so forth. All of that is chemistry. Okay, if you want to drink coffee, drink pure coffee, pure organic black coffee, as it's supposed to be. Everything else is industrial garbage. No matter how you call it, it's industrial garbage. If you have all of that, you're good to go. Simple as that. I received a new gladiator weapon. Okay, I just installed the DLC and here we go, skizzers. Only a gladiator can use skizzers. I could test the thing and see how it works on some gladiator.
Ready to deploy the Legion.
Does it have to be this creepy morale?
How should we position the troops?
I try to conserve this morale, but it seems like it has to happen.
Which formation shall we use?
Alicite hostes in informata mamitiam accio.
Battle is joined. How shall we proceed? Flantem! One
pause is about to break!
A well-timed maniple swap.
Comatate Vesta Praetorians! We are victorious! Salchies operandate!
Okay, let it be. The trade post. Specify. Enemies on a move. What will you attack? The grain reserves depleted. Offer a day's rations to each of the two villagers you're talking if they'll tell you. Antipyrgus. Antipyrgus. Biom. Siva Oasias. Bemge Oasias. Windswept. Gazerbo. Antipyrgus is far away. Really, really far away. Hope they can arrive in time.
Oh, way Legate.
Legate, it's been quite some...
Legate.
Walls. better. Way much better.
How can I help you?
Please, excuse me.
And I'm out of denari, but full strength of military. Good enough. Let me see stratagems. Inspiring that heroic intervention.
Legate.
Very nice.
All quiet.
Hope they can arrive before the attack happens.
We have defeated the local forces, but now we're receiving reports of a band of mercenaries raiding settlements in the area.
Why is that our problem?
We run the region now, promising people security and prosperity. If they're raided regularly by bandits, they have no reason to trust us. That is how rebellions start.
Why don't we simply hire them?
We tried. They're perfectly happy to take our money, but not to fight for us. Besides, I'm not sure letting ourselves be blackmailed by a group of thugs is the way to earn the admiration of the locals. There's a secret cave they use as a stockpile. Well, it's not that secret anymore since we've figured out where it is. That cave should be our target. Not a single one of them should be left standing. That should send a clear message to any other would-be bandits. Our way, Legate.
I wanna... Ooh, no free replenishment.
All is well, I hope.
Let's specify. Specify. Why are you unwavering? Все. Eliminate all mercenaries in a cave. Can't even see them. Play first.
I'll be ready for them.
You wanna wait? Wait. Like I give a fuck. I got a high ground.
Archers, loose at will! They have to come to us eventually.
You're technical. poison so.
Help me, friends!
Come! We shall fight side by side.
Enemies! Sound the alarm!
Die already?
have the advantage here.
They're unstoppable!
Bene.
The ancestors have forsaken us!
Was never easier. That's what I can tell. Was never easier. See how many are left. I see 3. It seems like that's the leader.
The enemy is here! Look alive!
They got archers behind. They're hitting them well. Fucking motherfucker. Come on.
they reveal themselves, If you see the enemy,
Don't be funny.
We have to protect this area.
The bigger they are, the faster they fall.
the moment they reveal themselves. If you see the enemy, duck.
Never seen an easier pacification than this one. So far in the game, I did a lot of them, but this was the easiest one by far. By far.
I'll be ready for them. The moment they reveal themselves, they are dead.
This is almost boring.
The end is in sight, but don't let down your guard, my friends.
Good job. You know you're dead, eh? The easiest pacification in Crassus difficulty since the start of the game. It gave me a high ground start, and not all enemies were triggered on the entire map, but there were groups, 3 groups of enemies in total. Extremely easy. Unbelievable. I'm actually surprised. It's always a chore. The last pacification, it took me 2 hours to do. Now it was on the first try. Continues after inevitable access. I don't know. I don't know a thing about it. I just know I'll play it on day 1. And that's very soon, I guess, in 7 days, eh? I heard they're adding 2 new companions on a main campaign. Someone told me yesterday. So that's gonna take a 3rd run. But then I can't play a lich. I don't know. That's why it's great to wait, you know, 3-4 years after the game receives its Ultimate Edition and you play the full fucking patched and optimized version of the game, no matter the game. Yeah, for example, this game, okay, I bought the DLC today, Gladiatorial Arena DLC, whatever the hell it is, alright. It offers Gladiator class and 3 arenas in 3 acts, as this game has. I don't know what's the 3rd act, there should be an arena in Greece, then arena in Egypt, and then on a third map. Okay, and now I'm halfway through. It installed the DLC. Now I can use a gladiator class, but as a Praetorian. All right, instead of starting with a gladiator class, maybe. And I would have everything. I would have a gladiator, I would have a tank, I would have a priest, I would have archer, I would have a rogue, all type of companions. Now I play with duplicate. So it's better to wait. No matter how you put it, for every game it's just better to wait. I don't see loot. Easy pacification. Thank God it was easy. Thank God. I mean, I don't mind the DLC, for example, for Breath of the Righteous, because it requires multiple runs, and you can play as DLCs are out. But it's a long game, okay? It's still 400 hours run. It's just a very long game. Imagine someone that's never gonna play Breath of the Righteous, that's gonna play it for the first time in 2025. Is gonna play the Ultimate Edition, a perfect version of the game, with all companions, with all of those add-ons, small maps, all of those DLCs. Everything is gonna be one smooth, and the game is gonna be balanced. Spells are gonna get fixed, description's gonna get fixed, everything is gonna be fucking great. It won't feel the same to me, okay? I can notice changes, but it doesn't change much for me when I go for the next run. Because basically it's still the same game, just a superior version of it. I have it specified. Number of death. Is the army. The army arrived. They're gonna defend. Oh, we're gonna conquer that. Then we're gonna conquer this. Let me discover. Okay, that's the next shit. $25 morale cost. Get the fuck out. 25 morale for like what? For 5 slaves, a detour. Sita sustain a light leggings. Take the outpost. Insta Legion morale down. Unreal.
The men are awaiting your orders. Cornium formate! We are ready to engage the enemy.
Go, Pila.
The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
Bloody melee.
Contendite vestra fonte! The battle is won! Tabanaculla valetudinaria collocate!
No one died. Shit, I'll need to specify here. Will you attack up there today? I hope you will. It's such a huge map. Catapults. Fortifications. Double extended line.
Legate.
Legati. What do you got?
Oh, way Legatus.
Denari. Scarce slaves. Abundant rations. I don't need a thing. Ten slaves, 960. We get slaves in combat. It's fine.
A rebellion seems to be brewing in this region. They call themselves the Lions of the Desert Night.
How they got organized so quickly?
We do not know. I suspect these to be
Dante, have a
warriors
good
of a
sleep,
minor
Dante.
tribe. Cineros says the name comes from a local legend. Inspires fear and admiration at the same time. Not yet, but left unchecked, they might gather enough followers to take their land back once we move on. The Desert Night will be more peaceful without its lion. Our way, Legate.
Free Greek jar. And a banner of Mars. I want... I don't know. Pilums. Caltrops. Bandages. see if I can upgrade.
Good day.
Need something?
Why are you unwavering?
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed, whenever you have a moment to go over it.
Bye. Attacked. Strong army.
How should we position the troops?
Alicite hostes in infamata mamidia.
Our legion has engaged the enemy.
Legendary loot reward. Let me see the legendary reward. Right. If it's legendary.
Weapons changing for the worse.
Risk to commander 100%. Hunker down.
Retenete et immunite! Praise Mars! The day is ours!
Give them chase.
Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini!
No one died. Need support me. Fucker. Legionary stole 128 denarii. Legendary loot cache. Archer uniform. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Where do we go? What do we do? Man, he's injured. I hope it's gonna be easier. Eliminate all enemies. It also depends who plays first. I need a high ground though.
Stick to the plan. We
They
will
play
defeat
first.
them.
Technical.
Let us unite against them.
I hope that's all of them, by the way. Holy shit, 14. Well, that sucked. It sucked ass. Christ.
Easy.
I'll be ready for them.
Not again.
Die, filthy barbarian!
doesn't stop flowing on its own, you know.
Hurry up, they won't best your death.
Done. Don't get cocky.
I don't think it's healthy to bleed this much.
It's a light head wound. You're good. Injuries. It's fine. That is something. With a shovel. It's really a shovel, it's not a joke. A shovel slab. That's it with items. This was for specification. I got the pyramids to go to. Man, there is more on the right. I can't believe this fucking map. Unreal. Denari, 20 to 40 mets. That's worth it. Low cost. Is that Memphis? I think it is. Mold Hunt. Ludenberry. I need Kaitsu to approve again. He's unwavering. I want him to be loyal. Because he started as devote. Okay. Dangerous dudes. Have you arrived? Where are you? Where is that? They're coming back.
No guards. Stay alert. I have a bad feeling about this.
If it is ambush, this will be fine tomb for us to bury them.
We are in the pyramid. Nice.
Now, kill them all!
Ah, so they were hiding from us. It seems they did not expect us.
Straight in the oil well. Princeps. Sagittarius. It depends who plays first. Enemies will act first. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so freaking much. I fucking knew it. They got those explosive arrows. Okay, they placed the freaking oil in the middle. Oil!
You got it all wrong, boys.
We are here to kill you.
You call this ambush? You were clearly unprepared.
Come on! Hit me! I can do this all day!
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
I'd appreciate some help.
Someone help me!
Rise and know your strength.
Silent all of a sudden, huh? must have hurt.
They always underestimate me.
It's all right. You're going to live. No permanent damage.
Why others saying that?
Surrounded! They're everywhere!
We are nearly...
Too much! We're losing!
Get the last one!
Is it a bug?
To quit.
Howl like the dog you are. Aid me. There is strength in unity.
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
Wait here until they come to us.
Pathetic. Let's take a look around.
Why are they idle, goddammit? Is it a bug? Missing item. I should have killed them all before the torch. Sea ledger. Mysterious collection of scroll was written in some historic cipher. Judging from the neat rows of glyphs and numerals, they're the notes of an account.
What have you found, Agate? Records of some kind?
What do they say?
That's odd. Looks like perfectly normal Roman letters, but I can't read it. Why would they write gibberish?
Might be a ruse. They're trying to trick us.
A trick often reveals much about the trickster.
Well said, Cineras. See to it that these documents are brought to the study.
Of course, Domine.
I think I can breach with a pickaxe.
What have we found? This looks like the tomb of a pharaoh. It's clear nobody's set foot here in centuries.
Meteorite blade. Never seen before a metal like the one from which the ancient dagger blade was forged. Clear that you're holding something truly unique. Tutankhamun's dagger. Dr. Smith. Let's go out. Nothing else. You bet the pyramid wasn't a bit longer, man. Oh, whatever. Still a nice looking map. Those enemies, I think they bugged out. 3-4 of them. It would be even harder if not for that bug. They need to be closer. I need to move the camp. I need to move the camp. Because they're gonna go back if I do that. That's even worse. Stratagems first. Then we check Tutankhamun's blade. Terrifying cavalry charge. Yeah, trade.
Now that we've captured the necessary resources, we could...
Legate.
Stone walls, and I got arsenal. Unlock level 3 battle stratagem upgrades. Yes. Nice. Very nice.
Our way, Legate. Our way,
Slaves got a higher price than normal. Abundant rations. 1 denarii. And this is
Just
the
as
main
I
quest.
thought.
Okay.
It was a list. But the letters were scrambled in a very complex way. Nothing like we have ever used.
Oh,
Needlessly complex. I would say it borders on insanity. They have mixed multiple languages and at least 3 separate passes of substitution. I have never seen anything like this.
can we make use of it?
I would advise against it. You would have to be some kind of mathematical genius for this system to be practical.
It's a payroll list.
How did you know?
He knows even those who are determined to leave no evidence must keep track of their money.
Here's the kicker. It's a payroll for spies. Decimus was not the only traitor in the Legion.
Appalling news. Never expect 3 Romans to be this traitorous. At least we know their names now.
Sadly not, Domine. The list uses code names. We do know most of the traitors have tattoos like Decimus, but there is no way to be certain that this is an exhaustive list.
Regardless, something needs to be done right now.
Let's go bang the drum and scare the rats from their hiding holes. This should be fun.
I will call a general muster at once. Legionari at the glorious Roman Republic.
Stoic disapprove. Caesar needs to approve. Okay, that's my main thing right now. He's unwavering. I need to choose carefully what I pick in conversations. Only I'm happy.
Just as I thought, it was a list.
Needless, they have I would advise against it.
Here's the kicker. It's a payroll. At least worse.
Worthless dogs. It is time to put them down, Legate.
Call the General Assembly.
At once.
Stoic approves, that means Caesar approves. Warmongering, they mildly
Legionari at the
disapprove.
glorious Roman Republic, and Senatus Populosque Romanus.
Holy shit.
Your legatus will now address you. Fall in and pay attention.
It's a dark day today, and what I'm about to say truly breaks my heart. Rejoice! This is a good day, for Duda smiled upon our legions. No longer will be one step behind our enemy. This is a dark day. It appeared that our legion was infiltrated by traitors serving our enemy. This is disgraceful and unthinkable. I believe no one is beyond redemption. Those of you who serve another master, you know who you are. I'll give you one chance to come forward and beg for mercy. A traitor hopes to outlive the one he betrays, so I don't expect any one of you to come forward and confess it, even our enemies were enough to mark themselves as traitors. This will make the task ahead of us more manageable.
Legionari, take off your armor and clothes. You have nothing to worry about if you don't have the mark of the traitors on your skin. What are you waiting for? You have nothing to hide, do you?
Crassus' commanding voice and persistent demeanor compelled the legionary to obey the unusual order. It is undignified, but for many, standing naked in front of their Legatus is preferable to being branded a traitor. Soon, thousands of naked men stare at you in anticipation that your centuriones heard 2 traitors toward you. Some of the infiltrators are apologetic, praying to whichever god would listen. Others are more defiant.
We have found the rat bastards. These men were paid to infiltrate your legion.
We can't afford to make any more risks. We will handle this like a decimation. Each spy will be beaten to death by the rest of this Kubrin. Okay, see to it. We're not barbarians. Wickedness begets wickedness, yet infamy cannot stay unpunished. See to it that are expelled from the Legion, guys. We no longer see them as family. From this day on, they're Romans no longer. Gods may be unforgiving, but I'm immortal. Cineras make it clear to the traitors that I could have personally relieved every single one of them of their heads. Yet I choose not to. I forgive them. But from this day on, they owe me their lives. They had better treasure that. Decimation.
A wise choice, Legati.
This isn't over. If Lorco is behind this, we must keep a vigilant eye out for infiltrators and assassins. Wixie's leader must be one of his agents.
We could link Lorco to Vixie. That would be the end of him. The Senate would never stand for it.
You're right. But would such a man leave any records of his involvement? He's much more cunning than his brother. We have the payroll ledger. We know these spies are costing Lorco a lot of money. Money that he's doubtlessly embezzling from the Egyptian trade.
Of course. That's why he accepted such an unprestigious assignment from the Senate.
And once again, Dominus Lucullus came close to exposing Lorco for the criminal that he is.
I'm good, Street. I'm good. Though everyone around me are falling apart, I'm still good. The game that I'm playing right now is really the best surprise of 2022. That's all I'll say about it for now. What's with your mom, Street? Well, there's one leisure, there are more. Keep investigating the matter, Kelida. We need to connect Lurko to this operation. We send Khalida.
I will spread the word among our allies in this territory, discreetly. You focus on the war in the meantime.
And we leveled up. 17 is done. The number of death. All Praetorians gain 300 XP. We got skill points. You are still unwavering. God damn it, man. Nothing good. Archer uniform is solid. Everything else sucks. Let's see those skills. I didn't level up. Only Bestia. Tactical applies coordinated. It prevents activation of traps. Sneak attack. defend those traps. Enemies do throw a lot of shit on you, so I guess it's fine. I'm going towards walk your shots with optimal range. Double movement combat. Killing a target further away from 12 hexes will replenish a charge of a random weapon skill. Target provokes attack opportunity as if they had moved. Assist. I get it, we're all fucked up with lockdowns for the last 2 years. It feels strange without magic and other bullshit. No, it actually feels so bloody refreshing, man. It feels fucking great to play the game, alright, like this. Historical game, without magic, without weird combos, without all of those things we're used to, okay? And then just someone gives you an infantry. Classic, okay? Gladiators. Murmillo. I don't know.
Well, I hope.
Sagittarius. All of those classes, okay? And only their base skills in combat.
Turned out all right, if I do say so myself.
You
can collect it right over here.
Right. You can say there is a bit of magic, if you can call it magic. You can throw pilums, you can throw Greek fire, you can throw those banners, you can heal with bandages, you can throw smoke bombs, caltrops, water, you shoot fire in oil, everything burns like in Divinity Original Sin. There are some unique skills, but it's really, really cool. Every weapon has its own unique skills that you can switch and change. Reach further, stun, cripple, then deal more damage if enemy is crippled, deal more if it's stunned, knock them down, deal more if they're knocked down. When they're on their asses, you can execute and you lower enemy's morale. If enemy morale drops down, they panic. If your morale drops down, then you panic. Okay. I don't know, like every weapon in a game is different. There are combos, okay, with double daggers, with a spear and a dagger, when you flank enemies, when they flank you. How you can escape from being flanked. Archers also, poison arrow, fire arrow, headshots, crippling attacks, crippling shots, interrupt, overwatch. Then bypass enemy shields with piercing thrusts and so on. Then pay attention if you're gonna remove enemy's armor, because every point of armor reduces damage by 1. There were enemies with like 5, 6, 10 armor, and you deal 7 damage. You need to think how to remove their armor, then to remove their shield, and then you can damage health. There are classes that can bypass armor, or they can bypass a shield. Then the high ground. Then accuracy from the high ground. Every aspect is covered, okay? Every fucking aspect. Yes, they used all of that magic things from other turn-based CRPGs and they turn it into something realistic. But there are plenty of options.
Salvete Legionari.
Meteoric
What did you break
Blades
today?
of Tutankhamun. What do you make of this ancient dagger?
Now this is something special. Where did you find it?
in an ancient tomb.
It's iron, but it looks like nothing I've ever seen before. I didn't think the Egyptians even knew how to work with iron in the age of the great pharaohs. Remember that master smith I mentioned before, who plies his trade in Memphis? I'd show this to him as well. He may know what to do with it.
In Memphis. In bloody Memphis.
My hands are still shaking. I can't get his face out of my mind. The look in his eyes.
From the decimation.
It was too much. To decimate the Legion, to punish a few infiltrators. It's not right.
Right or not, that's how it used to be. You fuck it up, decimation is coming.
How can I help you?
You seem particularly troubled by this whole 17 thing.
I've never had to bear witness to a decimation before. It's disgraceful that it came to this. But you did the right thing.
Okay. If you say so.
Hey, what do you need?
Do you think I was right to decimate the Legion?
It cannot ever be right to murder so many people. Yet, it would maybe have caused even greater trouble later if we had not. I guess what I'm saying is... I do not know. It definitely did not feel good, though.
How can a decimation feel good?
Oh, wait.
It was meant to bring order.
Domine.
Cineros has nothing to say about it. Weird, Cineros always has to say something about it. Let me see, Bestia. Also, when you asked me about the game too, what I forgot. Unique companions, man. They are really, really great. Bestia, classic gladiator from the arena that won his freedom and now serves the Legion. A complete maniac that just wants to kill. Julia Calida, classic assassin. Cunning, okay. Dainera, also a gladiator. You get her in Greece. Caesio, classic Roman centurion. And Cineros would be a Greek servant, or better to say a slave from Greece that rose up to be your father's main advisor. And now he gives advices to you. So, companions, they are really good.
Legate, now that we are in Africa, there is someone I would like to meet. I think it will be worth your time to take me there.
A gladiator.
That's right. A world-famous one. He draws many crowds to an arena somewhere in Lower Egypt. I wish to go there and challenge him. He's famous for his training of lions to fight beside him. I am famous for defeating lions. In a way, he is my nemesis.
Fine.
We have more important matters to address. That's true. I will arm myself with patience.
I think that's the DLC. Arena in Africa. I got 2 more sectors to pacify.
Hey there.
Our way, Legate.
I'll get to you too. Let me see the... That's Traveler, Mithridates, Senator, Meteor, Lesbos, Age of Extrix, Stoic, Bright. One. Trachea, Scarab, Musia, Mithridates, Meteor, Lesbos, Jupiter, Isiel. Imperator. Eagle compass. Eagle. Statue of Minerva, Nazamones, Greek vase, Greek column, father's bust. You want back your family villa in Rome. Kalida's gift. Aquila.
You know it was deserved. A decimation.
Champion of Africa, Tutankhamon dagger, carpet for Cleopatra.
Was the only proper response to a thing like that.
It just didn't seem like such a big deal at the time.
We knew who they were. We knew they had other allegiances. It was shameful of us to cover for them.
Something like a storyteller, but he goes with you, okay? In every battle. The first part, it was in Greece, now we're in Africa, in Egypt. I wanna attack immediately. A letter from Cleopatra.
Destiny sees to it that our interests are aligned once again. Let us meet in the court of heaven. Make your way at once, for it is ill-advised to make a goddess wait.
Make your
Signed, Cleopatra Philopater, rightful queen of Egypt.
It seems Her Majesty has learned the value of brevity.
It would be nice to have a little more information to go on.
That's a dog to be called to heal. I will meet your queen in due time. Talk to Cleopatra at the court of heaven. Where's the army? Where are those fuckers? Second Legion. Dispatch. Attack. Where's the other one? There you are. Coming. Survival chance.
We are ready to deploy the Legion. Wixen. Wedge.
Cordium formate!
The men are close enough to engage.
one usage of a scorpion left. I can't. Square.
Axeman for Mate! The enemy line is breaking!
This is a disaster. Disaster. Hold and regroup.
Praesidia tenete! This is it! Their will to fight is broken!
Disaster. Disaster. Epic disaster. What's up, Iggy? And you saw last the DLC? Yeah, someone told me. I'm gonna keep waiting with that game. Probably I'll wait for the next patch after the DLC before I make a new run. Let's be clear, I love the game, but I'll keep waiting.
Which formation shall we use?
Double extend.
Arcium Latius Extendite! Our ranks have reached the enemy lines.
Drill killer in circle.
Evidence! Via Condate Virginium! The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves!
Stand firm.
Starte! Starte! The enemy is routed!
Disaster.
Comiatus promovete!
Disaster. Disaster. And I risked for what? For 300 denarii and regular salvage. I lost 800 units for this. Oh, whatever. Can we pacify? Pacification costs 200 denarii, costs 100 rations. And 5 morale. Pacify for a 200 denarii. Have you arrived? Come on, today. It bugged out, I can't move. True. I got stuck over there and I can't move the arc. Weird bug. Really weird. I need to do it again. Under the radar, and it still is. It still is.
How do you wish to deploy?
Wide manifold channels.
Itina rapivia reliquita inter manipulus! The men are close enough to engage.
Hold.
Hingete flantem! The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
Tactical reserves deploy.
Subsidia bellica explicate! Praise Mars! The day is ours!
I won morale. And I won it with a wagon train.
Comiatus promovete!
Now that's fucking great. That's fucking great.